Hey, Mark Rodriguez here, and I got a big box full of goodies. I'm thinking they're all Funko Pops. I don't really remember if I bought anything that wasn't a Funko Pop, but for now, I'm thinking they're Funko Pops. So I'm going to check them out. They're from Hot Topic. There's another mini Hot Topic haul. The Funko Pop Wall must be fed. And yes, I do want to apologize for lack of videos, guys. Just been pretty busy and cutting costs here and there. If you noticed, there haven't been too many videos about other boxes because I kind of temporarily canceled them all because you know that Pro Wrestling Crate, at the very least Pro Wrestling Crate, you know I'm going to come back to that one sooner or later. But you know, Christmas shopping, Thanksgiving stuff like food and you know, just big plans overall. But I will eventually get back to them and we'll be seeing more monthly videos and stuff. But for now, let's check this out and see what's inside. So let's see here. Go. And let's see what's inside. I mean, of course it is good to buy Christmas gifts, but sometimes it's kind of cool to get stuff for yourself, you know what I mean? So let's see what's going on here. Yep, it's all Funko Pops. So sorry guys for lack of variety. So let's see here. First one we got. Check this out. I gotta do something with all these boxes. It's like my boxes, man. I like my boxes. So, you know. Okay, there we go. So for WWE stuff that shows that I still care, at least about the superstars. Maybe not so much the company with how they're like firing people left and right. But I do love the superstars. And they deserve better than what they're getting. But here we got Asuka, which is the newer Asuka. That has this weird, you know, I don't know, this weird dripping paint coming from her eyes and her mouth. It's kind of like what Ricky Rock says, that she looks like she's full of seaweed. She's like dripping seaweed or whatever. And to be honest, I think Asuka's a big enough person. She might have gotten a Funko Pop back before she started this seaweed gimmick. So I'm kind of thinking, I kind of want to say this is like her second Funko Pop, which is kind of cool because not counting classic characters like, you know, Hogan and Macho Man, Undertaker and stuff, I think Asuka is one of the few modern day superstars to actually get a variant, you know what I mean? And yeah, interesting. So you got like Rey Mysterio, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, and Jerry Lawler. So Asuka's like part of this set. You can see him here. And I'll of course figure out in a bit later on, because I gotta make some room here for like where they're gonna go. So I'll deal with that later, you know. So anyway, second one we got here. Check it out. Oh, this one's actually sealed differently. The other ones have a, you know, you just kind of snap it open, but this one's actually all taped up and stuff. So that's a little different and a little unexpected. So. I guess it just builds the suspense or whatever. And this one actually has some kind of protective like paper and whatever. So who is this? Ah, there we go. We got Ashi or Ashi, right? Because Japanese, right? From Samurai Jack. Actually, for a Samurai Jack reboot that came out a couple of, well, no, it wasn't a reboot. It was actually a sequel. It was a sequel. It was like a final season, but it was more adult than like the usual series. Like I guess a bit more killing and stuff. So it was on what do you call it, Adult Swim. So you can get like Samurai Jack with the epic beard he had for a while before he came back and whatever. Dr. Samurai, the Guardian, the High Priestess, and Ashi. And to be honest, I don't know who voiced Aku, because I know that Aku was voiced by oh my god, I feel so bad for forgetting his name. But he also voiced Master Splinter in a TMNT, like the CGI movie. But, oh my god, I'm gonna get killed by the comments below. But the thing is, the person sadly passed away. I believe Master Splinter was his last role. So I'm wondering, like, who voiced Aku now in the reboot, or the sequel. I don't know why I keep saying reboot. The sequel, because, you know, he was sadly already gone by then, you know. But here we go. And yeah, you guys can correct me by who voiced them down below and who voiced, I guess, the new version of Aku down below. I'll just put this here for now. And finally, who do we have here? Okay, so this one's like the more traditional, just pop it open, without the tape. Okay, so this, kind of curious that I got it, but you know, this is Tongue Lasher from the Masters Universe, the Snake Men, which is kind of a cool story because the Snake Men were supposed to be like these, like I guess the third major villains, because in the original toy line back in the day, back in the I think late 80s, mid to late 80s, of course the original bad guys were Skeletor and his crew. But later on, the evil Horde were like the new bad guys in town. But then on top of that, now the Snake Men were in town. So at first it was just He-Man versus Skeletor, but like the Horde hates them both. So now it's like He-Man versus Skeletor versus the Horde, you know. And with the Snake Men coming in, it became like a triple, quadruple threat. Because now He-Man's got to protect, you know, the powers of Grayskull and shit. He's got to protect them from Skeletor's crew, Hordak's crew, and King Hiss's crew. So holy shit. And that's another thing. There isn't a King Hiss Funko Pop. It's just Tongue Lasher. His buddy Rattler doesn't have a pop so far. But they got He-Man, Prince Adam, the Sorceress, which I already got the Sorceress up here or somewhere. Somewhere. Oh god. They're all over the place. I already lost track, but she's somewhere here, guys, believe me. Jeez, where the hell is she? Oh, there she is, down here, which is probably off camera. But yeah, she's there. But anyways, Mosquito and Web Store, which I don't think Mosquito ever came out like in the cartoon. But anyways, the cool thing about this guy is that this is actually one of my brother, back when action figures came out, I got the King Hiss figure for, like, I guess for Christmas, I think, for me. And he got Tongue Lasher for Christmas for him. And the original action figure had a thing where you could like lash a tongue in and out and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if the cartoons ever showed it, but in the comic books, because they had little mini comics, if Lasher hit you with his tongue, you would freeze into stone. And I forgot how they... No, you just have to, like, you know, break the stone off them. It's not like Dragon Ball where you got to kill them, you know what I mean? It's just like a weird coating, and I guess you got to get them out of it before they die or suffocate or whatever, you know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, he's a cool character. And the last thing I gotta say about these guys is that in the original show, unfortunately, by the time the Horde and the Snake Men appeared, He-Man was already canceled. I mean, it was still on the air, it was all reruns. She-Ra was the new thing, so She-Ra's main villains were the Horde. I believe if you bought the actual She-Ra toys back then and you read the little comic books, like for her, the main villains were Catra, and I think Entrapta and all of them, you know, but not Hordak. They weren't Horde members. They were like on their own. But of course in the cartoon they all became the Horde and whatever. And again, by the time the Snake Men appeared, the show was also, you know, again, He-Man was already canceled by then. So they had Tongue Lasher and Rattler appear as members of the Horde, which is kind of weird, on the She-Ra show. But you know, we gotta advertise these toys somehow. But the thing is, he has such a cool design. But it gave us such a weird, cartoony, simplified design for the She-Ra cartoon. It was very disappointing. And he looked so menacing here, but he looked so stupid and dopey in the cartoon. You know what I mean? So anyways, guys, this is Mark Rodriguez here. So we've got a big mix here. We got Tongue Lasher from He-Man, or She-Ra if you prefer. We got Ashi from Samurai Jack. And we also got Asuka from the WWE. You better enjoy her now before she also gets released or something, you know what I mean? It's like, when they release people like Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman, it's like, no one is safe. Literally, no one is safe. They might release her too. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So anyways, guys, see you later. If there isn't anything, you know, worth checking out between now and the holidays, I'll say Merry Christmas in advance, Happy Holidays in advance, and we'll see y'all next time.